Hello Cancers, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you your general reading for the month of August. This is for the sun sign, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Also feel free to check out the other videos for your other positionings of your moon sign, rising sign, and Venus sign. You can find additional messages of clarification and healing and inspiration there as well. Wow, we've got a lot going on for the month of August. It is a big, powerful, and magical month. So before I get ahead of myself, I'd like you all to join me in creating sacred space. Let's go ahead and connect energetically. Take a few cleansing breaths. Here we go. All right, thank you. Wonderful. Yeah, so we've got a lot going on for the month of August. It's a big manifestation month. It's an 8 month represented by the number 8. 8 always symbolizes transformation, expansion, spiritual growth. Yeah, we're in Leo season, so fire energy. It's fun, it's inspiring, it's active, it's very motivating energy right now. So some of you are feeling maybe a bit restless, maybe just, higher energy. It's really good. Leo season is all about inspiration and creativity. It's also fire energy, so it's spiritual expansion as well. Yeah. So I hope many of you fared well with eclipse season. That ended, and that was with July. We had the solar eclipse at the beginning of the month, the lunar eclipse in the middle of the month. We also had Mercury retrograde starting the middle of the month, and it's getting ready to end pretty soon. Mercury goes direct in the beginning of August, but for the first week of this, we're going to have to deal with its shadow period. That's only 2. We need one more. Yeah. So for those of you who are looking for your mid-month live videos, unfortunately, I was not able to do those. It was just too much going on for me energetically. I did not feel well. So whenever I'm not feeling well and whenever it's just too much, I don't record. So I'm feeling really good right now. I had a lot of time to restore, rejuvenate myself. I just listened to the body and allowed myself to flow with the energy of the eclipses and the Mercury retrograde. A lot of cool things happened. Synchronicities, were popping up for me. Some surprises, some releases as well. So I just, trusted the changes that were happening for me and just flowed with the energy. But it was just a lot going on. And yeah, I had to just allow myself to go within and to ground myself and to restore and take care of myself. But I'm back and I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really excited about the month of August. So let's get started. So first up is hunger. I do feel like Cancers, this is probably a great word for the month of August. I feel like many of us are hungry for new opportunities, new experiences, new growth, new expansion, new people, new money. We're hungry for that. I feel like that's true for, I feel like, everyone in the collective. This is a big month of big energy, new beginnings, expansion, new cycles. It's very exciting. It's very powerful, and you're being asked to flow with it and to, figure out how to satiate that hunger. What is it that's going to work with you? Self-reflection is coming in, and I feel like this is you taking that time to address that question. How can I satisfy hunger? Maybe some of you are looking for a new relationship. Maybe some of you are looking for a new job opportunity. Maybe some of you are trying to switch careers altogether. Whatever it is, you have to do the self-reflection first. You have to get into your alignment with yourself first in order to know which direction to go and what to choose from in order to satisfy that hunger. But you have to do the self-work, the self-reflection. Focus. I feel like this is also synonymous and right in line with the self-realization, because you need to focus your intentions. Once you understand what it is that you want and you get a clear idea of which direction to go in, you have to focus your energy, focus your intentions, make sure you're keeping your energy positive and your words positive, because The month of this is a big magical manifestation month. We've got the energy of Leo, which brings about inspiration, motivation, creativity. But then right next to it, we go into Virgo season on the 23rd of August, and Virgo is a lovely earth energy. But the Virgo energy is all about taking that idea and making it happen here in the 3D. So focus your intentions, understand what's going to satisfy that hunger, and focus on that because it's going to happen. Harness the energy of both Leo and Virgo to make these dreams, goals, and intentions tangible for you. Okay? What a great way to start the reading. So up next is I'm going to pull from the Mystic Tarot deck. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you all. It's going to take me a moment to grab all the cards that I need for this spread. It is kind of a large spread. But nevertheless, let's talk about what's going on astrologically within with the signs. So we are in Leo season. We have a new moon happening on the 31st of July. That is the black super new moon happening in Leo. It's a very powerful energy associated with that new moon, which is new beginnings. So that'd be a great day for you to self-reflect and focus on what's going to satisfy that hunger. You know, do that on the 31st. You also want to do that on the 8th of August, the 18th of August, and the 30th of August, okay? 30th of August is a second new moon. That'll be the new moon in Virgo. Yeah. And, yeah, new moons are all about new beginnings, all right? So tweak those intentions, get clear with those intentions, and get real and honest with yourself, all right? This is the full moon in Aquarius. Sneeze just a minute. Excuse me. Oh boy. Face has been itching. So whenever face itches, particularly nose, is when I'm receiving a lot of downloads. And I don't know why it makes face itch, but it does. So if you see me fussing with face, that's what's going on. Okay. Oh, lovely. This is going to be a great reading for you all, Cancers. I'm really liking it. It's all coming together. Yeah. We also have Lionsgate going on. So that's from the 26th of July through the 12th of August. And that has to do with solar energy. So there is a star, the star of Sirius, is in alignment with the sun, which is currently in Leo. So lots of fire energy, lots of solar energy right now surrounding us, moving us forward, inspiring us, energizing us, lots going on. So that's just adding to the energetic magnetism of the month of August. One thing to keep in mind, the month of August is an energy of heart-centeredness. So give love, receive love, keep your heart open to receiving and giving love. Express gratitude for who you are and where you are in this moment in time in your life. But keep yourselves open. Keep yourselves open to love because it's coming in. All right, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Reverse. Okay, Cancers. So I feel like the Queen of Swords reversed is you going within to make decisions about yourself, to make decisions and get clear with your goals and intentions and understanding what is it that's going to satisfy that hunger that we just saw in the beginning of the reading, okay? This is you coming in with yourself, and this is mental clarity. You're trying to push away the emotional aspect, and you're trying to increase the logical aspect, your rational thinking. You're also aligning yourself with how to make clear, concise, and decisive decisions, which is what can remain and what needs to leave. And the only things that are going to remain, the question you should be asking yourself, will these things satisfy this hunger? If it's yes, you can stay. If it's not, drop the sword, get rid of it. Okay? So Cancers, your water signs. So I feel like with the emotional aspect, sometimes that can kind of mess with, your decision making, with keeping it clear, logical, concise, and decisive. So harness the Queen of Sword energy to help you make those decisions. So, beginning of the reading Four of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? So I feel like this is you, Cancer, being represented by the Four of Cups. You got a lot of cup energy, actually. Wow. Wow. Heavy, heavy in your emotions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards of water. Lots of cup energy. You're in your emotions. Trust your intuition. But right now, the beginning of the reading, you're taking a moment to pause. You got the Four of Cups representing you. You are reviewing these 3 cups in front of you, and you're just like, I don't know if that's what I want. I don't know if these cups in front of me are going to satisfy that hunger that you're trying to satisfy and satiate. You're waiting, perhaps. You know that something else is coming in for you, and you're being patient. You're like, not right now. I'm not accepting these 3 cups just yet, not right now. Because there's a 4th cup coming in. You don't know what that 4th cup is going to contain, but you're going to wait to see if that 4th cup will contain the answer or the opportunity to satisfy that hunger that you're in search of. You're feeling, despite the fact that you're taking a moment of pause, meditation, and introspection, you're feeling really good about yourself, Cancer. This is the Nine of Pentacles. When the Nine of Pentacles comes in, I see her as the precursor to the Empress card. Abundance. This is independence. This is a person who is independently free, who is grounded in their own right. They have the home. They have the job. They have the money. They wear great clothes, great sense of style, great social life, great love life. They have it all, right? Yeah, this is a person who's independent. So you right now, you're feeling like you're making decisions for you, for only you, for what's going to really ignite that passion for life, that zest for life. That's where you are right now, Cancer. You're looking for the Ten of Cups as well. This is what you're hoping to call in. And when Ten of Cups energy is surrounding you, you're only doing the things that feel good for you. Maybe you are in search of that love connection. This could represent soulmate connection coming in. This could be something that you're trying to manifest, right? You want it all. You want the abundance with that person, because this is you right now, independent. Maybe you're out of connection with your soulmate or twin. Maybe you're single and you're enjoying yourself, but you're thinking about the future. You're thinking about that Ten of Cups love, that Ten of Cups relationship. Yeah. Perhaps some of you are in a committed relationship, but you're feeling alone. You're feeling isolated, and you're trying to reconnect to your partner to feel that Ten of Cup energy again, that love connection. And you're trying to figure out how to do it, right? What's going to satisfy that hunger. Okay, so that's what's coming in for you all. This is a great way to start the reading. So you're aligning yourself. You're asking yourself questions about what you want and how you want to move forward, because you are making decisions, right? This is, yeah, you're making decisions about how to move forward, because in your future is 6 of Cups reversed. 6 of Cups is nostalgia, reliving the past, but you don't want to get stuck in the past. And right now, I think the decisions that you're trying to make for yourself to move forward, to achieve that Ten of Cup energy, either you're blind to certain aspects that need to be released. We talked about that with the Queen of Cup, with the Queen of Sword energy reverse and the bottom of the deck. You're struggling with this, with decisions to make, people to cut out, opportunities to let go of, changes in behavior, changes in thinking. This is what you're struggling with, and you're going back to the past. You're looking back to the past for answers. The only thing I caution you is, right now we've all ended big cycles, big karmic cycles. We've let those old timelines collapse and close down because they no longer served us, and we've released a lot of people and situations from our life that were toxic and draining, and they weren't going to do anything for your highest good in your future. You've got to let that go. But in making your decision, you can look back at the lessons that the past situations taught you. They happened for a reason. They were karmic for a reason, because that's how we grow. That's how we expand. That's how we move forward. That's how we evolve as people. So what were those lessons? I think you're taking a moment to pause and to reflect on those lessons so that way, one, you're not going to repeat the same mistakes in your new future. You don't want to repeat karmic cycles again. That's never fun. But two, you could also be struggling with releasing the past. Okay? But always go back to the question of what's going to satisfy hunger. Okay, Cancers, because I think that's what's going to help you stay focused and on your true path as you move forward. Right now in your mind's eye and your thoughts is the moon. This is the Pisces card. This could also be you, Cancer, coming up in your own reading because you are a water sign. Normally when I do readings, for me this is the Pisces sign, but I feel like energetically this is you guys. You all are very highly intuitive water signs. This card, when it comes up, you're dealing with illusion, you're dealing with fear, and I feel like that could also be why you're struggling to release the past and why you're struggling to make decisions moving forward. Is because you might be blinded by illusion, your fear be getting in the way, and it's causing you to pause. It's causing you to become indecisive and not able to really make a clear decision just yet. But the message of the moon card is to go within, silence yourself, because again, that's what you're doing right now with the Four of Cups. If I can pick it up, it's not letting me grab it. But you got the Four of Cups as well. A moment of pause, introspection, meditation, checking in with yourself for spiritual enlightenment, letting go of these fears and illusions, but follow your intuition. And right now you're waiting. You're not doing anything hasty. You're not making any quick decisions. I'm not seeing that throughout the rest of the reading. No, not at all. So you are taking that time to pause and reflect. You're doing that self-realization work that we talked about in the beginning of the reading, and you're focusing. So continue to focus and align your intuition with what you want, all right? Because you've got the moon card. Trust your gut. Flow with it. You'll know what to do in divine timing. And just go with what feels right for you, which is that Cups energy. It's doing things and living a life in a manner that brings joy and happiness to you. Trust your gut, okay? This is you. This is how you see yourself. Three of Cups. You're surrounded by friends and family. This is celebratory energy. This is joy. This is happiness. Things are good for you. You know, things are really good for you, Cancer. Yeah. You know, sky's the limit. You're feeling really good. You're in touch, you know, with who you are and where you're going. You're a little bit nostalgic, but that's okay. But you've got your friends to lean on. You've got your tribe, your soul tribe to check in with, you know, to make sure that you're on the right spiritual course, spiritual path. Yeah. Your environment is King of Cups. So perhaps you're dealing with more water signs. Perhaps Pisces, perhaps Scorpios, perhaps other Cancers. But, you know, your tribe is here with you. You're in alignment. You're flowing. You're trusting. I'm not seeing that you're resisting. You are taking a moment to check, to pause, to reflect, to check in with yourself. So continue to do that because your hopes and dreams, well, your hopes and fears category is the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're getting everything that you want. You're aligning yourself to receive all that. You're aligning yourself to receive that 10th cup, and it's here for you. You're following your gut. You're following your intuition. You're doing what feels right and what feels good for you. If you continue to do that, you will receive that 10th cup in your outcome. Outcome position is Five of Cups. I feel like for you, Cancers, you're walking away from the past, and you're not heartbroken about it. Now, I think you're actually feeling really good. There may be a sense of nostalgia associated with it, with the Six of Cups. And you're trying to make decisions on how to move forward and what all this meant, but you're leaving the past in the past. You're okay with it. You're fine. You're healed. I think you're excited about your future, and you're just deciding, what do I want? You're answering the question, what's going to satisfy hunger? Seriously, what is going to satisfy your hunger? So, actually, this was over here. This card was over there. All right. Excellent reading for you all, Cancers. That's amazing. Great energy coming in, lots of cup energy. You're in your emotions, you're checking in, you're feeling balanced, you're feeling really good. Your intuition is high, and you're just really focusing on you. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Untamed Truth Oracle deck. I haven't used these cards in a while, but feeling called to do so. They're fun and they're quirky, and they sometimes bring an interesting way of conveying the truth. Can be a little bit unconventional. All right, got 2, 4. All right, we're all set. Yes. First card is Be Brave and Stay Wild. This is reversed. Yeah, I feel like some of you are struggling a little bit with this. We're seeing that with the 2 of Swords here because you're trying to make that decision of what this all means. What does this new energy mean? You're definitely checking in with yourself, but the message is to be brave, stay wild, enjoy life. And I feel like this is the card of being brave and staying wild, you know? Enjoy life, enjoy the summertime, enjoy your friends and family, accept those social invitations, and do what feels good for you, right? Yeah. Up next is Becoming. You are starting a new cycle. You are emerging as a new version of yourself, as an upgraded, improved version of yourself. You're trying to understand what that means. You're trying to balance that out. You have the balance card as well. Yeah, so you're getting into alignment with who you are now. Now that you've released the past, you're letting it go. You'll be looking back a little bit, but that's okay. I feel like you're not stuck in the past. So I just caution you, if you feel like you're spending too much time reflecting the past, change your energy, let it go, walk away, go do something else, take your mind off of that person or that situation. Because understand that you're balancing yourself out, you're balancing your new version of you. And take time to really check in with yourself. This is the Tend card. I feel like this is ultimate earth energy. This is about watering your plant, nourishing you. Consider your body, your heart, mind, soul, and spirit as this plant. What do you need right now to take care of you? To keep your leaves green, to keep the flowers healthy and blooming, to keep your roots grounded, to keep yourself watered. What do you need to do that? Because all that will help you achieve balance in your new skin, with your new self. Okay, so take time to reflect, to rest, to go within. Maybe some alone time, that's okay, because you may be feeling very social. You are with this 3 of Cups. People want to be around you. They're liking you right now, Cancer. But this could be a little bit draining. So just balance this energy and take some time to check in with yourself and give yourself a weekend on your own to rest, recuperate, meditate, do the things that you like to do. Maybe treat yourself to a nice dinner or a great lunch. Maybe go to a movie on your own. Maybe journal, maybe draw, paint, take a class like a dance class or a new fitness class or something, but just do something for you, all right? So I think that's going to help you balance yourself out with all this cool energy that we're feeling right now in the month of August. It's that fire energy. So for water signs, fire energy can be very exciting, but it could be too much. So for water signs, sometimes we need to dial it back, roll it back, and just kind of take care of ourselves and go within for a moment. So up next, I'm going to pull from the Pure Love Oracle. Gosh, I'm throwing the cards all over the place. One card actually fell out from another deck. Good catch. Okay, let's try that again. Sorry. Energy of Leo. Very excitable cards. Jeez. All right, and they're hard to grab too. These are really tiny. So we'll take these for the masculine. See what comes out for the feminine. What's interesting that I've been noticing is feelings surrounding, I can find words, feelings pertaining to self-worth. There's a lot of self-doubt going on between the masculines and the feminine. I'm seeing that people aren't feeling worthy of their other partner, and they're feeling unsure about reestablishing the connection or even just reaching out. There's been a lot of declarations of love, a lot of communication occurring in the 5D, just not so much right now that I'm feeling in the 3D. So for masculine, as I was saying, I do not feel good enough right now, and I'm sending you love right now. Yeah, that goes right along with the theme that I've been seeing about self-worth. Yeah, there's definitely love there. It's just people are doubting themselves. They're doubting the connection. They're doubting their worth and value. create some space. And for feminine, she's saying, I feel that we are getting closer and I want to have fun times with you. Yeah. So for this connection, I'm feeling like these conversations are happening in the 5D. I feel like this is more telepathic messaging, and it's happening in the 5D. I feel like you guys are out of union, whomever this is resonating with, and I think you all are now thinking about coming back into reunion, trying to reconcile the past and see if there's a way forward, right? I just don't think that either you just reached out in the 3D or you're thinking about doing it, but there's love here. The masculine doesn't feel good enough right now, so he's dealing with some self-worth issues. He's probably getting himself into alignment here, which is a theme that's going on all across the collective. But he does love the feminine. Feminine is thinking she's she's in this Six of Cups moment. She wants to have fun times with you, and I think she's reliving the past and thinking about the good times and wants to recreate that now in the future. And she feels that you guys are getting closer together. So I feel like, it's happening. It's just in the 5D, and timelines are starting to come together in the 3D. They just haven't done so yet. But I feel like this month it will. I feel like there's going to be a lot of check-ins with twin flames and soulmates. I feel like it's going to be more towards the end of the month. We've got Venus moving into Virgo season. And it's going to really enjoy the time there. It's going to make people feel really romantic and balanced, and they want to harmonize with their people. So I do feel like around the 23rd on, it's going to be a great time for when people are really going to start coming together and maybe start seeing more of these check-ins. But the idea of checking in is starting to form now. They could happen sooner, not saying that they're not, but I do feel like this is a month of check-ins, and hopefully reunions and reconciliations will follow shortly thereafter. But yeah, just give it time, flow with it. Don't try and control anything. Don't try and manipulate the timelines. Just allow things to flow naturally, and be gentle with yourselves and enjoy the energy that we're experiencing right now. This is a big month of powerful manifestation, so sky's the limit. It really is. So allow those new beginnings to happen. Mercury also goes direct at the end of July. We have to deal with the shadow period for about a week thereafter, but that'll help open up lines of communication. Okay, so that's also something to keep in mind. Again, we've got the Lion's Gate going on the 26th of July through the 12th. So big solar energy, energy of inspiration and motivation. Okay, so I'm pulling a card from let me turn it up right, from the Sacred Rebels deck. I'm also going to pull a card from the Nature's Whispers, as well as the Native Spirit deck. Also, while I'm shuffling, I've added new content to my channel. I've included 2 new playlists. One is a video playlist, and that's dealing with Abraham Hicks. For those of you who are unfamiliar, she talks about the law of attraction. She talks about how to manifest. We talk about manifestation here a lot on my channel, but there'll be confusion about how to do it. So those are like how-to videos if you want to check those out. And it's cool topics, how to attract love, how to attract your twin flame, how to clear energy blocks, how to work with your energy, how to attract money. What else? How to understand your emotions. There's all kinds of topics. I think right now there's about 2 videos there for you all to check out. I've also created a second playlist of high vibrational music. So for those of you who want to just meditate, or if you just want to keep some music playing in the background as you go about your day, maybe you're doing some chores around the house, maybe you're cooking. It's a great time to sort of throw on some high vibrational music and connect with spirit and elevate your energy. Because the higher that your energy is, the more you're going to attract wealth, health, love, spirituality, and abundance, right? So a lot of us right now are on this expansion journey, this journey of ascension. But what we're asking the universe to bring in it requires us to up-level ourselves energetically, and some of us just not know how to do it. So check out those videos, check out playlists. I'm adding new things, as I come across. Right now I have a pretty good collection started, but keep checking in because there's going to be new content there for you all to enjoy and learn from. All right, so up first for the Sacred Rebels deck is Restore and Replenish. Yeah, I like that because that's going right along with the Tend card. This is a time for you to check in with yourself. This is a time for you, Cancers, to get grounded. This is a time for you to do some self-love and self-healing. You may be partying too much. You may be enjoying the summer a bit much, but you're around people, and perhaps you may enjoy their company, you may enjoy the social life, but just take time to really check in with yourself and, rest and rejuvenate, recharge your batteries, and make sure that you're doing the things that are in alignment with yourself and that they're going to answer the call of satisfying that hunger. I got the message that maybe some of you, maybe this is one, two, or a few, maybe not everybody, but maybe you feel like by surrounding yourself with people and events and keeping a busy social calendar, that is going to satisfy that hunger. And I think it's a temporary fix, but it's not ultimately going to satisfy your hunger in helping you achieve and manifest your goals, hopes, and dreams. So if you're trying to manifest this kind of cup situation, this Nine of Cups, you have the Nine of Cups here and you're walking away from the past. But at the bottom of all this is your Nine of Cups. I feel like some of you had to release the past and now you're overcompensating by keeping a very busy social schedule. Maybe you're doing a lot of online dating. Maybe you're playing the field. Maybe, like I said, you're being invited to a lot of social events. You're around a lot of people. I don't know if that's going to pull you back from answering the call of what's satisfying your hunger. Maybe it's a temporary fix, but it's not your long-term solution. So just take time to check in with yourself and take care of yourself, all right? And try not to put a Band-Aid over any wounds, especially if, you had to let go of a relationship or something and you're trying to Band-Aid it up with Tinder dates, Bumble dates, and things like that. It's fine to meet people, to figure out what you like and who you like, but just don't treat it as a Band-Aid over your heart. Okay? That's just something that's just coming in right now. For the Nature's Whispers card, you're getting the Adventure card. So life definitely is an adventure for you. So flow with it, go with it, just don't overdo it, but get excited about the things that are happening in your life right now. Okay? Life is good. You're checking in with yourself to see what the fourth cup is going to bring you. Yeah, but enjoy your time. Enjoy this energy. It's beautiful energy for the month of August. And then for the spirit, the native spirit deck, this is the Ancient Forest. This is about getting grounded, going within, taking time to check in with yourself, taking time to check in with nature. So let me pull the message for that. These cards are absolutely beautiful, and I really want you to ensure that you get the message correctly. Okay, so your roots go deep. Incredible radiant healing strength is available to you and grows within. See, so I do think that the healing aspect, I think some of you are healing certain things from the past, and like I said, you might be overdoing it on the social platform. Just be careful that you're not putting a Band-Aid over a wound that really needs to heal. All right. So do not doubt your abilities. You're so much more than you can possibly imagine. There's immense, unseen, but very real support around you. And this could also, the Three of Cups could also represent your support system, your soul tribe, right? You are grounded, stable, and strong as your spirit reaches high into the heavens. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I'm seeing that there. Throughout the world, those in indigenous cultures revere what are called the tree people. The powerful life force of trees can bring healing, strengthening, and grounding energies. The kind of tree might vary from culture to culture, but the reverence and gratitude for its beneficial energies are the same. The ancient forest is alive with nature spirits. Additionally, each tree has an individual spirit, especially powerful and resilient. The forest can survive the harshest conditions because of the mutual support of the spirit of the entire forest. The greatest strength is silent and deep. It doesn't need to show a force. It doesn't need a show of force. It just is. Inner power is found through contemplation, reflection, and meditation, which is you at the center of your reading. Meditation, contemplation, inner reflection. You're also seeing the inner reflection card at the beginning of your reading with your theme cards. Sometimes it comes from times of growth and change. Other times it springs from surviving and conquering painful situations. Yeah. So I do feel like you're definitely in a period of transition. You're definitely in a period of healing. You're having fun and enjoying yourself, which is fantastic. There may be periods where you are checking in with the past, maybe reflecting a little bit on the past, but ultimately you are reflecting on yourself with this Four of Cups. And the ancient forest is telling you to get grounded, take time to pause, to meditate, to contemplate, to self-reflect, to do all the things that the Four of Cups represents, to pull you out of nostalgia and to allow you to move forward into your new future. Okay, so that's what I have for you all, Cancers. It was a lovely reading for you all. I'm super excited for all the new wealth and abundance that's coming your way. This is an exciting time. I love this. The month of August is such a cool month energetically. You've got the juxtaposition of the Leo energy and the Virgo energy. It's a very strong, powerful month of manifestation power. Yeah, it's incredible. So go with the flow. Allow the changes to happen. Enjoy this beautiful time. It's a lighthearted, fun, energetic time right now. Get clear with your intentions. And yeah, check in on the 31st, the 8th, the 18th, and the 30th. Those are great months for you to do some self-reflection and check in to see how you're aligning with your goals, hopes, dreams, and intentions. And are you satisfying your hunger? Okay, so lovely to be with you all. Have a wonderful day. Please share, like, and subscribe to this channel. Please click the like button on this video. This helps the message, this helps the video reach other viewers who need this message as well. So help them receive this wonderful message of spiritual enlightenment, growth, and abundance. All right, until we meet again, take care, happiness, and we'll see you soon. Bye.